Welcome again, guys. My name is Ricky and this is another iRefix. Today's video will feature a remake of this Shelby Cobra manufactured by Hot Wheels in 1982. Shelby Cobra, however, was built in 1962 by Carroll Shelby, and in the year 1964 he decided to go a little bigger by building the Shelby Cobra 427. This one, however, is in need of some TLC. As you can see, the paint has been chipped. It has oxidation all over the base. And the casting seems to be in good condition, however. Just need a little TLC, as I said before. So I'm going to use two drills, that is, to drill out the rivet, a smaller one to drill a hole, and a larger one just to remove the head of the mushroom. And then I'm going to use the tap to tap the hole to accommodate a screw for reassembly. I had used my quick strip paint stripper to remove the paint. However, I had lost that footage. Somehow it got deleted from my camera. But as you can see here, I'm using soap and water to remove the remnants of the paint that has been left with. I'm also using a toothbrush. And then I use a wire wheel with my rotary tool to remove the remainder of the paint and also the remainder of the paint residue. So this is just to get the body of the casting ready for undercoat. So we do a lot of preparation. We use the wire wheel and then we use triple X steel wool and then sandpaper if necessary. As you can see, the base here is in really bad condition. It has a lot of oxidation. So I'm just trying my best to get rid of most of the oxidation and polish it and get it ready for undercoat. The casting has no major issues, but as you can see, I'm still preparing for undercoat and I'm giving a little wet sanding, which is also a good method to make sure there's no issue with the paint job. Then it was time for undercoating. I used Testa's fine gray. And I give it about 2 coats. And then I'm gonna use Testa's white to base it. I'm gonna use a blue color also on this. So if you're gonna use 2 colors, make sure that you paint the lighter color first. So in this case, I'm gonna use white and blue. So I'm using the white first, because it is easier to paint over the white rather than to paint over a darker color such as blue. So I'm just using some alcohol to clean this surface, to cut a piece of tape to tape out the car. So I wanted a clean surface, so I just used some little alcohol with some paper towel to clean it. And here you can see I'm getting my tape ready to tape out a section of the car for painting. So I'm cutting 2 strips. I try to make it as even as possible. You want to make sure that the tape is close on the surface. And now I'm using Testa's blue, a metallic blue. This paint has some metal flakes, and it will leave a shiny paint job when I'm done. So now I'm giving it the first tack coat, or the first coat, which is a tack coat. I ended up giving this car about 5 coats just to get it where I wanted it to be. When the paint is being applied, it looks a little light, but when the car is dried, then you'll be surprised to see how bright it is. So after washing the interior with some soap and water, I decided to change the color of the seat from the all blue to and give the seat some white, just to mix it up a little, or to keep the theme, the blue and white theme. And I'm using my chrome pen now to give this little part a chrome look. All the Cobras that I've seen, this little part is always in chrome. So I'm just trying to copy that. Then I turn my attention to the base, which has section of the grill and the pipes. And back to my pen. So it's now time for reassembly. So the windscreen goes in first, and it just clicks right in. And the base, and then the screws. Well, it's just one screw. Just a little more touch up, the final touches. So this is where we started with this 1982 Hot Wheels Shelby Cobra. Needed a little work. I spent some time on it and did our best. And this is where I end up, adding some headlamps, side grills, and somehow the tail lights look black, but they're actually red. So guys, tell me what you think. Leave a comment below, and please subscribe. Thanks for watching.